Oh crap, the game. Oh crap, it's not fitting on the screen. Hang on. Oh crap, the game's not fitting. There we go, I fixed it. There we go. Fixed it. All fixed. Yeah, we're playing a game I don't normally play. A game I haven't played in a really long time, but I wanted to play it anyway. I thought it would be fun to go ahead and go back to it. Since I did do an LP on it, I just haven't played it in a really long time. So I wanted to play something like a little bit chill, and I don't really have to pay attention to it, and I can just chat. So this is what we're gonna be doing today. Can everybody hear me okay? Is the game audio too loud? Am I too loud or is the game too loud? Which one? I was going to start playing one of the rounds while I wait for a response. Is that better? I was thinking about, because I do have a series of this on the channel, I was maybe doing a live stream. You said a little bit more? You said crank it down a little bit more? How's that? How's that? I'm sorry, but that ball floating? I'm sorry, that ball floating. Yeah, they're floating. Monster Spell Scavenge by streaming to see if that can work correctly. As the last time I tried to stream, or I tried to play this on my other phone I used to use, it was actually kind of laggy. It was very laggy, and I could already see issues on my end. So, this works well, and it doesn't crash. I might actually, resume the series again. It's just how this goes. So if this crashes at some point, is it possible for you to increase the mic? I have it all the way up. I have the mic audio all the way up. I use my headphone audio. Hang on. Can you hear me? Can you hear me a little bit better? I hope that it isn't because my I think I did break my headphones earlier. I just wasn't sure because they're still intact. They're in my book bag, so I'm not really sure if me having it in my book bag made it broken or not. Because I had a call with somebody earlier and they could barely hear me. So I'm just like also testing my headphones to see if they're still working. If they're not still working, I'm gonna have to go and go get more. So we'll get another one. When the game starts and the blasting it'll be hard to hit. Oh yeah. Let me just turn it down as far as I can. I turned it down a lot. How's that? Can you still hear the game? Okay, is it a good enough audio? Is the audio good enough? Okay, that's good. Alright, that's a good thing. Alright, I'm gonna make myself have to get more crystals, so I'm doing this on purpose. Let me not do this. Let me stop doing this before I end up using all of it. Time to go get more. Oh, are you serious? Oh, I got it. Never mind, I got it. I guess we can test that out. Are you serious right now? This is not no Bad Piggies. This is Transformers. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? $20 coins. That is not coins. Close enough. This is Transformers. Hey, you want to see something cool? Ah, crap. Yes, this is a Jenga minigame. I've played many mobile games, so I guess this is my fault. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, that's understood. There were two ways to get this, by the way. You have to have the I think you have to actually have the Jenga set, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember the exact method. Or you could actually just straight up buy it. Because this is not free with the game. And this is like $10, so I decided to buy it. For funsies. And it is kind of fun. This is my farming method. By that I mean console games I ported to oh, okay, gotcha. So you would play Subnautica, for example, because I know that's on mobile now, and I'm thinking to get that. By the way, I do have a more detailed description, by the way, if you want to check it out. I've been trying to make a new YouTube stream description instead of just something basic. So that's going to be something new if you want to take a peek at it. It includes all my socials and stuff. And my new Twitter, which I haven't made a statement about, which I really should. Oh, token exchange. Dang, I was too late. I was really too late for this, Jesus. If only they made a real official Squid game, console, PC, and mobile, that would be cool. You know what? Let's go ahead and go to the single most best part of this game. I'm going to be silent for this, and I want you to listen to the first bit of this soundtrack. Wait, let me go to a more easier one so it doesn't get ruined. The Roblox ones are unfair. Yeah, exactly. Unfortunately, but that's how simulators are, and there's really nothing we can do about that. But yeah, I'm gonna be silent for this. Let me know what you think of the soundtrack. How's it? How's this? How's this? Yeah, yeah, I can definitely see that yeah, it is a little bit buggy on my end. It is freezing a tiny bit, so I don't know if it's I don't know how it's affecting the stream. I can definitely see issues on my end. Like I'm looking and I'm definitely seeing some audio crashes. I hear it well at first, but it sounds like a background audio. Oh no. I have no idea how this sounds on my end because like I'm looking at this stream through my TV to see if it's working well, and I have it on mute so you don't hear me multiple times. So I don't know what you do and don't hear. I haven't really streamed on this. This is also kind of an experiment as well, which was the main reason why I really chose this game. So yeah, we'll see how things go. As I literally said I was coming back to this game and didn't come back. And I really need to stop doing that. I want to finish this game as this LP is taking up an LP slot. It's taking up a spot, so it needs to be finished at some point. I have something in mind. Either this LP gets finished, or my Breath of the Wild Master Mode playthrough is gonna get finished. Either or. I don't know which one, but one will happen. Alright, I'm gonna test out one of the... Can I not test out the... It's like me stalling to go back up. Yeah, I keep stalling on this game, even though this is my favorite Angry Birds game that's still up and running today. As like the ones that like if you didn't play Angry Birds Epic, you missed a pretty darn good game. And depending on the device you have, you may be able to recover it though. I don't know if your phone supports Apex or not. If so, oh, I'm like, don't worry, I'll finish on your I don't know if your phone supports Apex or not, but I do recommend that you check out my video on how to download the old Angry Birds game if you happen to have missed those. And trust me, if you get Angry Birds Epic, it will be the best mobile RPG game you have ever played in your life. That's if you haven't already played it. It's a really great game, and that's the one Angry Birds game I'll always recommend, and that's the only way to get it, unfortunately. As unless Sega brings back the game or bring back all the classic games at that, we're stuck in a limbo. Promise I'll finish long breaks. I took another month long delay. Oh no. At this point, just stream it. Just do live episodes instead. Just to give you motivation, because streams will definitely give you motivation. Let's go ahead and do a round. I don't upgrade these people that often. Let me see if I can upgrade it through here. Can I go ahead and upgrade it from this? Can I upgrade this? I wonder if I can upgrade. Every time somebody says Sega, I always hear Sega. Yeah, I'm really just hoping that they bring back the classic games. They have the rights to do Angry Birds now. They can do stuff now. Heck, they can even bring Angry Birds to Sonic, but then again, they already did that in Angry Birds Epic. They had a whole Angry Birds Epic X Sonic Sonic Dash collab. It was a whole thing. I remember that. It was a cool thing. You actually got to play as Sonic in that event. It was a really cool event. It was limited, and after that, it never happened again. Like, it never came back. However, the thing about it was, you got, like, a whole new, like, outfit, a new power for Chuck. It was, like, if you look it up, you'll see it. If you're curious on what I'm talking about. If you look it up, you'll see it. But I guess this isn't technically not their first rodeo with Angry Birds, now that I realize it. If Fusy's getting remastered on all consoles, why won't Sega do the same for Angry Birds? it would be. I know, right? Like, I can understand Angry Birds. I can understand Star Wars and Rio, because a Star Wars games, like, I don't think they'll be happy with bringing it back, and second, Blue Sky Studios is gone. Like, the people that made that made Rio are not here anymore. Like, who's here to give the rights again? Like, who's here? That's why we haven't gotten a 3. As to how we're getting another Ice Age movie, it's beyond me how we're getting it, because the studio that made it is gone. So, unless they have a darn good reason how they're doing this, it is absolutely stupid. And yes, you heard what I just said correctly. Ah, crap. I should not have used all of this. I really should not have used all of that. Are you serious? Congratulations, I played myself. I also shouldn't be using my coins either. I'll just use a random one that I don't always use. I need to stop using the same two over and over again. And plus, it's a common level, so I don't have to worry about dying, really. So, I could just use the same one. So, Shoots, Blast, Phased Light. If Replanted gets PvZ back to the fame it had all those years ago, maybe it could get a PvZ movie. Like, I realized they never got a movie. Huh. Hey, give me your headcanon on who would be the cast for PvZ movie. Let's go ahead and have that discussion. And for people joining in, we're just talking. This is just a chill stream where we're just talking about random topics and stuff. It's just messing around. I will try to do this as often as possible, where I just chill out and talk to my chat, as I want to start doing that more. I don't do that as often as I used to. And I'm thinking about doing a Q&A soon. It's just that I promised it in 500 subscribers. It's just that when I asked the question, it felt like I was talking to a brick wall. Are you serious? I'm a washing machine now. If they were to do one DreamWorks, I think I got canceled. I think it is a thing. I think, if I'm not mistaken. I think Illumination. I think I saw somewhere that Illumination's working on, if I'm not mistaken. Or that's their future plans, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong, but I think I might just be thinking of the Cut the Rope game I heard about, or Cut the Rope movie, because I know that I saw on the Illumination thing of future plans, I saw Dogman, and among the picks was Cut the Rope, which, as to why Cut the Rope is even on that list is beyond me. What would the movie be about? Like, what? Like, I know that exists. There was even a concept art of PvZ movie, but they canceled. I know, like, Jesus, like that's a movie that would be really cool to see. It would be cool if we got a movie where, the main character would visit, like, all different types of video game worlds, or, like, the story is that they need to find stuff in the video game world to find something to make the ultimate artifact or something really cool where they have to utilize going to all types of video game worlds to find something cool or do something, or maybe just, like, the main villain of the movie goes to collaborate with one of the villains, then he go to one video game to another, or something like that. It would be cool. Like, I want to see a movie where a lot of game companies come together to make one cool movie where it's like one person hops from one movie to another, if you see where I'm getting at. I hope that makes sense, but I can see it in my head. It's just I can't really describe it the way I want to describe it. And sure, you can tell me that we have Wreck-It Ralph, but that doesn't really count. It just was nods to it. We weren't really in the video game world, and I doubt that the sugar or the Candy World thing in the first game was an actual game. I don't think so. I think that was made up. I could be wrong on that one. I might be wrong. I could be. That's a very much a good chance that that's the case. It's just I would like to see a movie where just like multiple video game worlds if they actually explored or something like that. It would be really cool. Okay, who do I want to upgrade next? Who do I want to upgrade next? I think I have enough for him. So all I really have to do is him. So I need to go get some common crystals, and I can start upgrading Soundwave. Alright, he's my next person on my to-do list. I really shouldn't have used all those crystals. I have no idea what I was thinking. You know what? I want some extra coins. Let's do it. Let's test out the one I tried out earlier. Snipe's Beam of Protons. Let's go ahead and try this out, and I'm really hoping that no ads start to play at any point. It'll really suck, because I know that can happen. Since we're on the topic of moves, I feel like nowadays, they're just lifeless corporate. I know, honestly. That's the thing. Like if there's a company that that hasn't gotten to the corporate greed is going to happen eventually. No matter what the company is, that fate is going to happen. It's inevitable. Like the companies that had corporate greed, like they didn't have it. They were like with the community and just I'm trying to say, right? Corporate greed is inevitable. It always happens, no matter what they are, or no matter who they are. Like Nintendo was we could definitely say Nintendo was there's a lot of Nintendo greed or corporate greed. I can definitely say that. In my opinion, though, I feel like they definitely have got some corporate greed. The last time we got an actual good movie, the last time we got an actual good movie, and probably the only time, was this year, was Super... Honestly, I do want to disagree with you there. Although it is a sequel, and I don't know if you're counting sequels or not, I remember, Inside Out 2, it was honestly a really great movie, and even though, I've gotten older, and I forgot how old I was when I watched the first movie, it was such a good movie, and I really enjoyed it. It was one of my favorites that I had ever watched. And I hope that the FNAF 2 movie tops that off in some way. But I wonder who's gonna be in it, is the question. Who's gonna be in the FNAF 2 movie? Who's gonna be in it? I kind of want to know that information as well. Nintendo does have corporate greed, but at least have effort and still make... Yeah, I agree with that. That I will say, definitely. And also, I wasn't even originally planning to play this game for the community stream. It's just that I also originally planned Animal Crossing Pocket Camp Complete. However, that didn't go to plan because for some reason I lost my progress. I have no idea why I lost my progress, but I did, even though it's the same account and I haven't uninstalled the game. So as to what happened is beyond me, and I don't really know. I'm just hoping that that Age of Imprisonment doesn't become slop, like Ubisoft, who absolutely trashed Assassin's Creed. Yeah, and honestly, I can't remember. Activision I have a personal grudge with. And it's for good reason. Because, Skylanders was a really good series. And I really did enjoy Skylanders. And it's just they suddenly stopped it. Didn't give no issue. Didn't give no statement that they were going to stop it. And no indication. And I just don't know why they stopped it. And if it was for a dumb reason, say that. We got no explanation. After the show ended, or the show ended that was on Netflix, we've got nothing Skylanders. Where is Skylanders? We love Skylanders. Where the heck is the Skylanders stuff? So I'd see Assassin's Creed fall like this, because my favorite game is from the series. I know, that is really I have never played Assassin's Creed, but I know that a lot of people really love the game, so it's sad to hear about another game that's falling. And also, another reason why I chose to stream a random game was because I actually had a rough day recently this week, and somebody was just being a complete and total butthole to me, and it was just really starting to tick me off. And it actually went into today, and I was actually still mad at them because of what they did, because it was the second time of them doing what they were doing, and it really ticked me off. And I had to just move on, and even though I'm still mad about it, you want to know what happened, Skyland? Lego Dimensions happened. I actually forgot about Lego Dimensions. And, like, if Skylanders ever was to come back, I have my collection of Skylanders, and the one thing that I want to find, and I'm going to look for, is I'm going to look for that, Bowser and Donkey Kong Skylanders slash Amiibo. Because if you don't know, for Skylanders Superchargers, they had two exclusive Amiibos. One was Donkey Kong and Bowser, and you'll find videos of it. And it was, I'm trying to remember, and what you had to do to make it an amiibo is you had to twist the bottom. And how I know about that is I watched a lot of videos when it happened. They milked it so much, people got tired. Are you serious? At this point, we're just better off with getting a petition to bring back Skylanders. And you know what? I might actually do that. I might actually find or figure out how to make those petitions. I'm going to freaking make Bring Back Skylanders petition, and we'll see who brings it back. Because Skylanders was a really great franchise, and they had no reason to stop it. And I'm pretty sure in this day and age, it would help a lot society. And if Activision is in a really bad spot, I guarantee you that will do something. That will definitely do something. That will definitely. I'm pretty sure Activision. Yeah, I think Activision has. Hopefully, I'm not saying the wrong company. Hopefully, it's Activision that has Skylanders. I might be wrong on that one though. I swear it is, but I might also be wrong. That is a very good chance. I don't remember who owns it. I don't remember. I swear it's Activision. Hopefully, I'm correct. It would really be embarrassing if it wasn't. Let's do another game of Jenga real quick. Another game of Jenga. Wait, what? No Jenga? No Jenga? Oh, never mind. Oh, I just clicked the wrong button. More Jenga. More Jenga. Whee! Whee! There's a reason why I always pick him. And I have this. Wait, you know what they need to bring back? Nintendogs. And I'm not talking about that fake 3D party trash we got on this. Oh, didn't they bring that soundtrack to? I swear they brought that soundtrack to Nintendo Music a while ago. I've never played the game though. However, it would be cool to try it out. And I'm also actively trying to look for a 3DS that has the capture card thing, because I would love to start doing 3DS content. It's just that I would have to save a lot of money just to find one. However, I do have an SNES, and I did somehow manage to get it to work. For how I do my method for videos, I did manage to get it to work. I did manage to get it to work. So I really could do SNES videos, actual, and not the Nintendo Switch Online thing. It would be really cool. I figured it out. Luckily I have two capture cards, and the one that I used, I had to have used that one, as my one that I always use for my Switch videos nowadays. It straight up told me it couldn't handle the SNES. So I had to switch to my other one, and I used an adapter to be able to hook it up, and it worked. So, in the future, I might actually do a retro live stream. So if whatever is finished first, like Breath of the Wild, Master Mode playthrough, or this, I might actually do that as my next playthrough. Who knows? We'll see. As of right now, I don't really know what I have planned. My current plan for my channel is like, I have no idea. I'm kind of hoping that DK like somewhat revives my channel, because I feel like it's dead at this point. Even though like I'm still like a creator that's starting out, I just feel like it's dying. What's sad is Nintendo still hasn't probably programmed the proper screen recorder. You could just do a live stream and full length videos on Switch. Yeah, I know. That's what sucks. Really does. Like, honestly, a lot of people would actually buy a Switch 2 if that was the case. Or do something with the Switch 1. Like, come on, the PlayStation and Xbox beat you to that a generation ago. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God, I'm about to die. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. I was distracted. I wasn't paying attention. Oops. Whoops. And that was the easy mission, and I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, my fault. My fault. That was definitely my fault. Jesus. Sorry about that. Are you winning, Gabe? Oh, and by the way, I do have a question for you. Did you make your profile picture, by the way? Or, like, did you have some... Like, I assume that you made yours just like how you made mine. I'm just asking out of pure curiosity, because I do see the same art style from yours. I definitely do see it, and if not, that would be a little bit embarrassing if that's not the case. Profile picture are all... Oh, you're really talented, by the way. That's why I immediately went to you for or like after you did my profile picture, because it was really nice. You're really talented with that. Bro, you can start an entire career with that. As to why you haven't already is beyond me. Jesus. Bro, you can do an entire business with that. Jesus. People will pay a lot for that. And it's not just me just saying that. I actually do mean that. Go for it. And if you do get famous, remember who gave you that idea. As to why you haven't started the business is beyond me. I'm sure there'll be a lot of people that actually do so. It's starting to try to do realism in my drawings, and I'm proud of how the drawing came. Yeah, and you should probably, like, if you don't already have a Twitter, make a Twitter just for your art, and just like say that you're doing commissions, and use mine, and use like your drawing for my channel. Use that for your examples, and let me know how things go. I actually am encouraging you to, and if you end up doing the idea, just DM me. I will follow you. I will promote your stuff. I have already promoted your stuff once on my channel. I will do it again if I have to. Your stuff is that good, and it's not just me saying that. I actually do mean it, so... Oh! I literally just watched that finish upgrading before my eyes. I can't check my DMs at the moment, as I don't want to mess the stream up at the moment. But I will check it after the stream is over. If I do have a Chromebook next to me, it's gonna take a moment for me to boot it up. And plus, I don't even think Discord, or I don't think I even have Discord logged in on there. Check them after. Yeah, I will. Oh yeah, you want to see something cool? This partner I picked out is very unique. He is unique, and you'll see why. Look at the second I click it. A giant. Forget Skylanders giants, Angry Birds giants. They're both in Squid Game. I also wonder what happens if I fall off and I don't do the bridge, by the way, it's an instant game over. I'm moving my phone real quick. Hopefully it's not picking up that noise. If it is, I'm sorry. Trying to fix how this is, because, I have it on something and it's falling as I'm talking, so I'm trying to put in a much more comfortable view. Sorry if you can hear it. I don't know what my phone isn't picking up with the stream. But yeah, as I was saying, like, dude, start your own business with that art. That is, like, really good. Bro, you need to start one. What? And you don't even have to do big prices, man. You could just do something small. Give, like, a price that's affordable. Like, I don't even know how much you would pay. Ask someone for it. Oh, about the new Switch, I encourage people to do stuff, or I try to encourage people to do new stuff. Oh god. I transferred all my data from my Lite to the new one and put the SD card from the Lite, so now I can store all my videos without taking too much. That's the good part. I know that there's, like, the Lite version sucks. It sucks horribly. It really does suck, because, like, I think you can only store, like, 1,000 pictures, if my memory serves me correctly, or 500, I can't remember the number, but I know it sucks. I know it does. And, like, I was lucky enough to have an OLED. That's the good part. I was lucky enough to have the OLED. Oh god, I need to get in there. Get inside of that truck. Get in there. That missile is devastating if that manages to hit you. My helmet. Oh. Yeah, that's the good part. The downside is that... A downside is that not even the GP SD card my uncle gave me with the Switch can store all my games. Oof. Yeah, I know that's gonna happen. Unfortunately, that's going to happen. The Switch one, it's not the best, but it still gets the job done. Did you end up looking into that capture card I sent you, by the way, that I use for my videos? Because, like, I don't know how much you're wanting to get into Switch content. And also, did you end up looking into that app I showed you, or did I end up not showing it to you? I don't know which one. Okay. Because I don't even know if it's still... I don't know if it's still there, though, is the thing. That's what I was asking. So I need 3 more crystals to be able to upgrade it. How close am I to being able to unlock the next area? I really just need 3 more rank ups, which requires me to upgrade 3 more times. Even though I could use my gems to cheese this, I don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that. The only SD card that I can store all my games is for 500 gigabytes. Oh, Jesus. However, the downside for the method I'm telling you about, you are gonna need a decent a decent phone for that though, and also, or somewhat of a good phone, like, or at least know how much storage you have left. As if you have like an hour long video, or you're making an hour long video, it's gonna be like that video is gonna be 7 gigabytes. It's gonna be a lot of gigabytes. The longer that you have that video is the more gigabytes it's gonna have. If it has more than 30, it's already like 4 gigabytes. Like if it's more than 30. Anyways, SD card, which is, again, it would be like $60. Oh. Yeah, the capture card I sent you, it's like really, really cheap. You could probably check out the price, and I don't even know if there is like even a discount on it still, but I did see a discount when I did link it to you. I don't know if it's still there. I will resend the link if you somehow can't find it. Let me know if you can't find it. I will resend it. However, I do also have a doc that a Google Doc that I've shared for everyone to see what I use for my videos, in case they want to see it. It takes up the most room on my Switch is Batman. I'm really thinking about playing a Batman game on the channel since the Batman is coming out, and I used to be a Batman fan, like specifically just the games. I was never into the show. I was never into the movies. However, I did watch the Lego Batman movie back in I think it was 2017. The one that Robin was like so random, and I don't know, his outfit was so random. I was never a Batman fan. It's just the fact is when I was younger, I loved Lego games. I loved them. I played through a lot of the Lego Star Wars games, and actually I got a copy of the Lego Star Wars game, and the one I got, there wasn't a file on there. I kid you not. And someone already beat the game, and 90% of the characters were there. And I just was playing around with it, because I was like, shoot, if there's progress already on there, well, I might as well play around with it. Like, what? Who in the right mind wouldn't? I was like, Jesus. I'm like, whoever gave up this game gave it up for no good reason. Jesus. But, yeah, the game we discussed, that one stream, by the way, the one we did discuss, that was, like, a fun game because it was more unique. It was a lot of fun. I really did love it. I would love to, like, go back and play it again. And if I could somehow get a 3DS that works, and I could somehow find the game again, I would consider doing a playthrough of it. Or, because I do want to start doing 3DS content. It's just, I have to figure out how I'm going to do it in my own method. The method I use for most of my videos is I gotta make sure it works. And if it doesn't, it's gonna be a problem. Alright, let's go ahead and do another one. I need to stop floating on the title screen for too long. But again, this is just a test stream, so I don't know how well this is running. Again, that's one of the reasons why I chose this game as well. As I was thinking about finishing this game. As I think the story really ends after I get Megatron. So I was gonna stop the series after I got Megatron. And just say that everyone has to continue the game on their own. I just realized something about my 3D. Oh. Oh. I keep getting everything but the TNT. Bring out the big guns. All right, bring out the big guns. All right, all right, bring out the big guns. I have two. And one of them is the first 3DS, and the other one is the last one being the new 2DS XL. Is the 2DS XL blue? I'm just asking. Is it blue? I'm just asking for like funny reasons. If it is, you'll see why I'm asking in a second. I have the beginning and end of. Oh my god, I have the same one. I have the same exact one. Did it also come with Mario? Did it also come with a Mario game? Because if so, okay, but I do know exactly which one you're talking about. I know exactly which one because I have the exact one. I still have it in my room right now. It's just that it's not in the best condition, and I'm thinking about hopefully getting it fixed up. And also, I did find on eBay that people are selling like capture cards where you just send it to them, and they'll like do something to like they'll help you like they'll like put the capture card in and send it back. And I'm thinking about it. Hang on. Let me grab it real quickly out of my drawer. Let me grab it real quick. Oh, ow. Let me grab it real quick. Let's see if I can find it. Because I gotta make sure my phone also doesn't turn off on me. It'll be really awkward if that happens. I gotta see it. I have no idea what it is. At least I do have to find it. Give me a second. I do have to find it. Apparently it's not exactly where I left it before. Okay, I have it. There it is. Alright, I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it right now. And the majority of it is blue. Like the front is blue. And like the side is black. Like the side of it is black. And the top is black, and then the back is also blue. I'll send a picture of it, but hopefully that matches your description. Hopefully that does match the description. It would be cool if we have the same one. But yeah, it's mostly blue. And like black on the side. It's mostly blue. Alright, let's try this again. Do I have enough now? I'm missing one. Are you serious? I'm missing one. I am missing a single coin. Or I'm missing a single crystal. Are you serious right now? I guess one quick round wouldn't hurt. I guess we can do that real quickly. Let's go ahead and go with Optimus Prime. Why not? And instead of just the simple one, let's pick something else. Let's pick Strikebot. Let's see if I have a picture of mine and DM it to you. So we can compare it after stream. Yeah, I have mine right next to it. I'll be able to do so afterwards. Like, describe to me yours. Like, do you have yours on you? Like, tell me exactly what it looks like. Is it like, is the front blue? Is the back also blue? Is the sides black? Like, specifically where the volume button is, that side, and the other side also being black as well. And then the front where the game cartridge goes, that is black. The top is black, to be exact. And also I'm talking about 2DS, just to clear. Are holding it onto it during the weekdays. That's understandable. I can understand why they're doing that. That is definitely understandable. I can understand why they're doing that. So I don't blame. Like, I'm not on their side. I'm just like, I understand why they're doing it. I know a lot of parents that actually do that. So it's not a surprise to me, honestly. But like, I'm just saying. Uh, like I was just saying that with it would be cool if we had the same one. You said does it fold? No, it's like it doesn't fold. Jesus, they pack a punch. No, it does not fold. It doesn't fold at all. However, this one also plays 2DS games or 3DS games. This one plays 3DS games, and that was how I was able to. Mine was able to play 3DS games, and that was how I was able to get into my first Zelda game, which was technically Ocarina of Time, but it also wasn't the first one I completed because I had both that and Majora's Mask, and I didn't understand it back then. And like back during like when I played the first like dungeon, which was the Great Deku Tree, I played it for the first time. I didn't understand how to play, or I didn't understand like the little puzzle where you had to light the torch to like light the little candle to get out of the room, and I thought the game was glitched and I couldn't get out. I thought after I got the chest I would be able to leave, and you had to light the torch to get out. I thought the game was glitched, so I left the game like an idiot and realized that wasn't a glitch at all. It was not a glitch. I was just being stupid. Basically, I need 2DS XL. Yeah. The 2DS I have the 2DS I have allowed me to play 2DS games or 3DS games. It allowed me to play all of the games, which also let me play the gem of a game, Mario and Luigi Bowser Inside Story. That game is peak. That game was peak. I hope they bring it back. Like, that's the one game I hope they bring back. And I want it to be the same graphics, not the 3D garbage they have now. I want it to be original. I want it to be OG, not anything else. It'll be bullcrap. Alright, let's go ahead and upgrade the Soundwave now. Alright, what's the damage? Oh god, that was a lot of damage. We're not waiting for this. We're not waiting for this. We're done upgrading you, so we're gonna have to upgrade 2 more people. So I gotta figure out who that next 2 people are. So what's next is definitely Blungin. So I will have to upgrade him next. That is the plan. I think I'll upgrade him. The 2DS doesn't have its own library. It shares a library with the 3. The whole point of the 2DS is to remove the 3D slider because the little kids turn on the 3D and damage their eyes. Yeah, my mother didn't get me a 3DS for that reason because I have ADHD, and I don't know if I've made that obvious on YouTube. Is I have ADHD, and that's for those who don't know. And apparently it did something, or it did something with ADHD. I can't remember what exactly my mother said, but that was why she got me a 2DS versus the 3DS instead. So I'm glad though, because it was a lot more fun to play on the 2DS. That I was able to hold my hand and not have to slide it, or not have to play with how it was. I like how the 2DS was. I prefer the 2DS over the 3DS, honestly. Back on the subject of a Plants vs. Zombies movie that you were talking about earlier, who would you choose as like the cast for the movie? Like, who would you pick for Crazy Dave? Who would you pick for the pea shooter? Or which game would you adapt to? Like the first game, Heroes, or what? Like what would you make the movie based off of? Who you casting as who? Or who are you casting as Zombies? Zach Black for Crazy Dave. You know what? Yes, that's perfect. 2DS is the best 3DS system in my. I agree with that, definitely. It's just who would be Zomboss is the question. But the only person I can really think of is like, oh god, I really can't think of it off the top of my head. I was gonna jokingly say The Rock, but he's everywhere. It would really suck if he's the one as Zomboss. That would really suck. I'm trying to think of someone that would actually fit the role. But also, we do have to think if we're talking, if this is a animated movie that we're making, this is gonna be a whole made up. We're making up the plot. We are making up the plot. We're making up the cast for Plants vs Zombies movie. Let's act like someone is watching that wants to make a Plants vs Zombies movie. Let's see what we got. Are we making it an animated movie, or is it gonna be an animated, or is it gonna be live action? We're talking about. You pick which one. Your choice. Was not only Luke Skywalker, but also voice of the Joker, which a voice like that would be perfect for Zomboss. Also, animated movie. Yeah, okay, now that we have that decided, so now that we have Mark Hamill, I don't know that face. I would not know it on the top of my head. However, okay, let's go ahead and start. Like, I know the Plants wouldn't be talking. However, unless they go with Plants vs. Zombies Heroes approach, because I assume that that's the only time they'll be able to talk, or they will be humanoid enough to talk. That would make the most sense. If they was to go that approach, who would we pick, or just some way that makes sense, or unless it's like one of those movies where the plants actually talk. Or I guess we could just have it to where the plants are able to talk, and they can and we can understand them. So who are we casting as the Sunflower? Just know that whoever you pick as Sunflower will be the same person. So every time the person plants a sunflower, it will be the same voice actor or voice actress. Any plant you pick. So let's go with the full original group. Who are we picking to be the voice actress for the sunflower? Who are we picking for the pea shooter? I don't know if the pea shooter is a guy or a girl, so I'll just say actress. Who are we picking for the walnut? Who are we picking for the potato mine? And who are we picking for? Or just those four. We'll start with those four. We will start with those four. Or a sunflower. Actually, sang the end credit theme as the. That's true. Definitely true. That does make sense. It would be wrong if they didn't do that. That definitely makes sense. That's definitely a good point. Is also the game's music composer. Is she still the composer for the second game? I don't know if she's actually still the composer or not. I've never actually looked into the who made the music for the second game. I'm just asking if you know, by chance. That's sad. That is honestly sad if that's the case. Roll out. Actually, can you search that up real quick? Can you search that up? what time is it? Jesus. Hey, what time is it? I did not mean to click that. Give me a second. Oh, she did some songs, but not... Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Did it also say specifics by chance? Does it specifically tell you, or no? So, yeah, she did work in the second game as well. Okay, that's cool. That would be cool. And it would also be amazing if she worked on Heroes as well. You know, if I end up finishing editing the next episode, I'm not even going to put it on the daily uploading schedule. So I'm probably just going to post it. And then the next episode, like, will just be a live playthrough. No specifics. Just look at the AI overview. Okay, yeah, gotcha. I guess after the stream, I'm going to have to go wiki diving. Yes, that is a term I just called it. I don't even know if that's an official term for that. I just renamed dumpster diving to that. So the next bet... You know what? The coins is the problem. So we'll just do a few more games of Jenga. That would be helpful. What time is it actually? It is 12 o'clock. That's okay, that makes sense now. I never actually used the Wikipedia. Okay. It is 12 o'clock, so I do have to eventually end the stream. And you do also have to go to bed as well. We both have schools. I really need to end this soon. So I think, like, we'll do 5 more rounds of Jenga, and then we'll call it quits for now. This is my coin farming method, by the way. Oh god. Oh god, we're lagging. Yeah, my YouTube app is lagging a little bit too. No, my stream is actually lagging, by the way. It's not you. The app is actually lagging a little bit. It is giving me issues. Yeah, I just had a major lag spike just now. It was... So I do have to end it soon. My chat and keyboard is moving. Oh. Like, after I end the stream, I think I might actually, like... I'll let you get some rest, but I'm thinking about maybe doing, like... a one and done live stream for funsies, as I kind of want to stream FNAF, as I realize I've never streamed a FNAF game before, so I kind of want to stream FNAF 1 just for funsies before I actually go to bed, because that wouldn't take me too long. That would be fun. That would definitely be fun. And as for these type of streams, we'll do more in the future. Like, where I just talk to you guys. That was why I didn't pick the Plants vs. Zombies. As, like, Plants vs. Zombies, it requires 100% of your attention. I have all the FNAF games, and they are all available on Switch. Oh, nice. I just realized I actually picked an actual mission. Oops. That just prolongs the stream a little bit longer, because I did say a few more. Jesus, this is an issue. The lag is an issue. Jeez, the lag is an issue. Skate Reach runs horribly on Switch. I wonder how better it runs on Switch too. If I end up getting it, I'll let you know. Oh, by the way, kind of off topic, but did you see that SML video? Or have you seen SML recently? They made a video on Grow a Garden. They made a video about Jeffy's Grow a Garden. I know this is off topic, but I just want to see your reaction to it. It's kind of cool. Or Jeffy is like addicted to Grow a Garden. It's a really funny video. Off topic. I don't know if you're one of those people that like Grow a Garden. Grow a Garden is a booty cheeks game. It's stupid. It's literally, I've seen clips about. Never been a fan of SML. I was never a fan of. I only watched Lego and gaming videos and Korea. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. Like, I've seen Grow a Garden. It didn't look appealing. I'll have to give it a try. I'll have to give it another try eventually. Because I did try it very briefly, and then I stopped. Because I was confused. Oh my god. This is laggy. Jesus. I played it before and got bored after 10 minutes. I don't get the... Yeah, I don't get it either, honestly. I don't get it. Frank Garden is the equivalent of washing paint your... I know. Same with Grow a Garden. Like, two of the most boring games out there are the ones that are most popular. What is this generation? And I'm saying this as an 18-year-old man, or that just turned 18 a few months ago. What is this generation, man? What is this generation? Tell me, what is this generation? No, for real. What is it? What is this generation? I know I sound like an old man right now, but for real, what is this generation? Like people like games about gardening, and it's like the plainest game ever. Like, just go outside and grow a dang garden. It's not hard. And for Steal a Brain Rot, it has brain rot in the name, and you just go around stealing brain rots from a freaking brain rot spot, and you bring it to your base and wait for someone to steal it. Like, hello? I'm sorry to roast those Roblox games. I know they probably work really well. My question is, how this low attention span generation grow a garden for... I know, Jesus! Like, they could be doing a lot more. And I hope and pray that Piggy, that was the generation for 2020, that the new open world game that Piggy is making, that's gonna come out this year, will save this generation. And it will get people off of Grow a Garden. It will get people off of Steal a Brain Rot. And it will actually play a good open world game. because that trailer that I saw recently was amazing. It was the best trailer I had ever seen. And, like, if you don't know what I'm talking about, like, look up Minitoon and look at the most recent Pinky Inner City trailer. I have nothing against Jandel because he's actually a nice guy and he's friendly for me. Yeah, I get it. Like, if you haven't seen Pinky Inner City, look up Minitoon, like, look it up, and find the new Pinky Inner City trailer that happened. It gave me hype for the game again because I've been waiting for many years. I recommend that you play it. It'll be cool. It will be really cool. I'm so excited. And apparently they're saving it for an actual trailer. So, we'll see. We'll see how things go. I think I'm going to end this off here, but, like, after I speak a little bit more, and I'm just going to stop. So, yeah. I'll let you finish your statement, and then we'll end this off. I'll let you finish your statement. Or anything you have to say before we actually end it. It is 12 o'clock. So, is there anything you have to say before we close out? I forgot what I was about to say. Okay. Well, I guess we'll end this off. Thank you all who have watched this stream today. I hope that you all enjoyed it. We will probably do another stream in a moment, but I am just going to close this out for people that want to go ahead and get some rest. I will do another one for a little bit, as I do still have a little bit of stream energy left over, as I'm still not tired. So yeah, thank you all again for watching, and I'll see you all in the next stream. Have an amazing rest of your day or night. See you all in the next one. Bye-bye.